My name's Kassi Nelson. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and I just spent the last 2 months in Papua New Guinea for outreach. One day, we got to go to a hospital, health ward, and that morning before we went, my friend and I, a girl on my team, we had both prayed for God to give us a heart for the people of Papua New Guinea and just give us eyes to see them how He sees them. When we got to the hospital, we met this guy. He was 18 years old, and he'd been in the hospital for a year. He injured himself with a grass knife, which is like, they don't have lawn mowers, so they cut their grass with these huge machetes. You could just tell, like, right when you walked in that he was not doing well. He was in a lot of pain. And when we met him, he wasn't looking at us in the eyes. He wasn't responding to anything that we were saying. He was just kind of sitting there. When we started praying for him, that's when I got like this overwhelming sense of compassion and love for this man that I had never met before. So it was really cool because we were able to speak to him and just tell him what we were feeling and how God feels about him. And so after we had been at the hospital for a while and we had gotten done praying with him, we were just talking to him, and you could see he was looking at us in the eyes, and he was kind of like sitting himself up, and he was nodding his head, and he was even kind of smiling a little bit. And I just knew that that was God kind of relieving some of his burden. So we left the hospital that day, and we had no idea if he would get healed or what would happen to him. But we actually got the opportunity to go back to that same island in that same hospital about 2 weeks later. He was still there, but the nurse had told us that the infection in his leg was completely gone. They were just waiting for one more thing to heal before he could be sent home. You could just tell that his burden wasn't as heavy as it was the first time we were there.